everyone, Merry Christmas. So it is Christmas Eve and my husband does get to come home tomorrow, so yay. So after 5 days he'll finally be home and I can see him. I'm so excited about it. So we get to watch Miracle on 34th Street and what's the other one? Miracle on 34th Street and It's a Wonderful Life. So we will be watching those tomorrow while snacking. So I'm just I'm so excited it gets to finally be home. So I love this layout. So I'm filming now because I just finished week 51. This is week 50, right? This is week, yeah, 50. So I finished 51. So we are on week 52 right now. So I am good. I will be done with the whole year. Okay, so we are using Pink Fresh Holiday Wishes for today's little feature film. Be a horse, Mandy. Enunciate with your, like, open your lips and use that part of your mouth. Okay, I will. Okay. So, because like I said before, we have not done anything for Christmas. It has been, it's going to be very, like, not very much. Nothing really Christmassy. So, but if you use Christmas paper, you still feel good. So, I will tell you that much. So, yeah, it's, there's nothing. But I am happy using this stuff because it made me feel good. Because, yeah, it's still December. So, why not? So, I did the why not, and I love how this one came out. This one is just so much fun. It really is. And it's something I love. Love, 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 love. So, whoop, make sure it doesn't move. You gotta wait a few seconds, but I'm not being very patient right now. Whoops. So, let's just cut it what it can be. That way you guys can see what it'll look like. So, don't cut the paper, which I think I'm doing. But it's okay. Yeah, it's all good. See, it's all pretty. Pretty, pretty. Like pretty, pretty princess. Yes. So, oh my goodness. This one came together so fast for me. It really did. It was like, bam, 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 I'm done. I think I finished, yeah, I finished it all in one day. And like this week 51, I finished all in one day. And it's just exciting. It really is. Because it's like, huh, yeah. But it's neat because all my Christmas stuff it are all in one bin. Like, it's all in one bin. So I don't even have to, you know, search or anything like that. So I have all the collections. So that's what I use. And it works out perfectly for me. So I love it. I love using collections. It just makes me feel better. So, but I used another one of these doilies because I'm on a doily kick right now. I really am. It's one of those like, okay, just put a doily on it because they're so pretty. They just are, you know, and why not? Why not? So, and that's Bus. Bus is super tired again. He had a rough night. He only had to get up 3 times last night. So, which meant I had to, because, you know, that's one thing with Tim being home. Because when you have fur babies that sleep in the house, you know, you cater to them, right? You take them out to go potty at 4 in the morning. You do all of that stuff with them. And our hallway is really, really long. And from our bedroom to the other side of the back door, the dog run, is a very long walk. And so it's like you have to, it's a pain in the butt. And so, but that's what it's just like babies and, you know, like children where you're like, okay, Tim will get up, his Bus will usually interrupt him, and Tim takes them out. But when he's not here, guess who it falls to? So at 4 in the morning, when someone has to go tinkle, it's me. And I'm like, oh man, I'm like, dude. And you know what sucks is when you have to get up at 7 o'clock and they wake you up at like 25. And then they decide to take their sweet old time to find that perfect spot. And so then you're freezing by the front door for one thing. And then for another, it's like, okay, so I can go back and I can sleep for like 10 minutes. But it's never that easy, right? So that's one of those things where it's like, oh my God, when's Tim gonna be home? He's gotta take care of the babies now. I'm tired. So yeah, it's but at least they don't need a psychologist, so so I'm not doing too bad with them. With them, they're a little bit easier. So yeah, it's just, oh my gosh. Oh, I tell you. So he's tired because he's working, you know, vehicle accidents and all that stuff. He hasn't had a structure fire this week. They had one, I think, a week and a half ago. So, and here I am. I'm tired because I have to get up and like 3 times during the night, and it's always like 2 in the morning, and it's always like, it's usually 1, 3:30, and like 6:25. So that's usually how it goes. So, I tell you, I love them, but it's a lot of work. It really is. So, and we cater to them, so it's not like, you know, they'll just only go at certain times. No, when they gotta go, we take them out. So, oh my gosh, Bus was draped over Tim, and he was just draped over him, and he was in ecstasy because Tim was rubbing him, and he was just like, oh, I'm so good. So I had to go, hello, every day I'm hustling. So it was really, he's just, wow, Bussies. It was really just so cute. It's just so cute. And then this was like the day prior, and it was Dory who was draped over him. So when he's home, everyone loves him, and they drape over him, which is just the cutest thing ever. Why is that messing up? I don't know, but that's gonna go like that. Don't you think it looks cute so far? And this is 90. At this point, this week, my kitchen is 98% done. Yeah, I'd say 98% done. So that's where all the pictures are, because all the doors are up on the cabinets, and it's just, it looks so awesome. So awesome and so neat. Just love it. I love it, love it, love it. So hopefully you guys are all with family. You're not listening to me. So unless you don't celebrate. In that case, happy December. It's almost the new year. I love how this one came out. Isn't it coming out so cute right now even? I love it. So, yeah. And I got a whole new KitchenAid. We have a KitchenAid that we've had for, shoot, oh, I want to say 15 years? No, it has to be like 20 years. Those KitchenAids, they really just, they never are junk. They just aren't. So you make that investment, and they're with you forever. They are one of those hand-me-downs, you know, one of those when you pass, and it's not a hand-me-down when you pass away, and well, maybe like a family heirloom, but not really an heirloom because it's just a freaking KitchenAid. But I don't know what to call it. But anyway, but you know what I mean. So, cause right, you know what I mean. I can't think of what the word is. But either way, so I ended up getting a new one. I retired my other one and got a new one, and because you know QVC is awesome, and I got a pink one. It looks like Pepto-Bismol, but I do want to put some decals on it and make it look really, really awesome. So I plan on doing that. So yeah, he's happy. That's why the bulldogs, when they snore that loud, it's also because they're deep sleeping, because they're safe and they're comfortable. So they're not like you have to actually touch him in order for him to wake up. you kind of have to, well, not touch them, you have to shake them and go, come on, let's go, that kind of thing. So, because they're deep sleeping when it's that deep of a snore. So the lighter snores, they're more aware. But he's happy and he's comfy, and the girls are sleeping together on one bed, and right here to the right of me, and he's behind me. He's behind me, and he's a little bit away from me. But you wouldn't think so, right? So yeah, he's happy. So, in fact, I'm happy. After I get this uploaded, take pictures, I am going to go take a nap because I am exhausted. So, I don't know why, but I've been taking my medication like a good girl, so maybe eventually things will work and everything will be good in my life, medical-wise. So, hopefully. Did I tell you guys that I'm so scared? I am so scared. I didn't tell you, huh? Okay, we have had an HMO insurance for Cheyenne's 26, I would say 24 years. About 24 years we have had an HMO. I love my HMO. Never had a problem with it. It's been awesome. But this year has not been, you guys, stinkies. Let me keep my mouth shut for a minute. Hold on. So, hopefully that will pass. So anyways, wow. My eyes are tearing up. So so we've had, this past year though, we've had nothing but problems with our HMO. And I think because I go to the doctor so much that they want to get rid of us. So and then Cheyenne, she barely turned 26 this year, so, or like 2 weeks ago. So, and she had, she's had all her cancer, all the cancer stuff has been through our insurance. And, so I think they wanted to get rid of us, and that's why we've had nothing but problems with them. And so, it's one of those like, okay, well, this year, when we went to go renew, out of our own pocket, we have to pay like $700 out of our own pocket. I think it was 700 or 1,000. No, I think it was 1,200. Yeah, I think it was 1,200 a month. Yeah, 1,200 a month is what we have to pay out of pocket. That's not including what the city pays for, because the city pays a percentage also, right? And so it became so expensive. So it was one of those like, oh man, so we ended up having to switch to a PPO. I am so scared because we have had an HMO because, like I said, we've always lived paycheck to paycheck, and to have an it was easier for us to have money come out of his paycheck before we see it than it was for us to have a doctor's bill. So that's why we ended up switching. Well, now with this, I'm like, oh my God, we're back, 24 years later, now we're back with the PPO. And I'm like, oh no, it's like, oh gosh. So I am so scared, and I'm like, okay, we have to pay 10%, I believe. 10% of our co-pays and everything else, which, a lot of people don't have insurance. My parents don't have insurance. Now they have Medicaid, I think. Medicaid? Not Medi-Cal, but Medicare. Where the old people go. No, but the insurance for, when you're 60 and over or 65 and over, that's where they're at. So that's what they have, but they basically don't have any insurance. And so my mom didn't have insurance for many years, and so so I feel for them too. So we're grateful that we have insurance, but when Tim retires, we will not have any insurance. They're trying to get lifetime care for our guys, because they don't, in our town, they don't have lifetime benefits for insurance. We're going to have to pay out of pocket when he retires. And so we'll be in the same boat my parents are in. But, so that's scary, and it's like, oh my gosh. So it's like they really, I mean, come on. These guys have devoted their lives to doing this, to saving people and property and all that stuff. And the cancer, them inhaling cancerous materials all the time is very, you know, scary, and it's like they deserve to have lifetime medical treatment, you know. So hopefully this next contract they'll get some lifetime medical, but at this point, no, they don't. So I think it's a year after they retire. They only have it for a year, I believe. So that's scary. But anyways, so yeah, so we're going to a PPO, and I'm like, okay, do I really need to go to the doctor? Do I really need to do this? So it's already happening. It's already happening where I'm like second guessing if I even need to go to any doctors. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, this is just, but we can't afford out of pocket $1,200 a month. So it's either, you know, pay the $1,200, but supposedly everyone's telling us that it'll be okay, and that we will actually end up saving money. And I'm like, okay. All you can do is go, okay. I hope you know what you're talking about, because we don't know what we're doing, you know. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah, it's one of those like, okay, let's just hope for the best, right? That's all we can do. So it's hope for the best. And that's, yeah, oh my gosh, what is it, next week I think it is, right? Is the 1st. And I'm like, oh, it's gonna happen. Oh, so scared. so scared. So I don't know. But yeah, and then I feel bad for Cheyenne too, because, you know, she got a manager's position for Round Table. That's a pizza place. If you don't have one around you, it's a pizza place, and she got it. So hopefully she'll have insurance again. But yeah, so she got dropped from our insurance this year. So we're trying to tell her, hurry up and do whatever you need to do, doctor-wise, to take care of things. And in fact, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to take care of all my prescriptions. Oh my God, you guys, what did you eat? Whew. And I'm hoping I'm gonna refill all our prescriptions now. So, because I'm so scared. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know. And our hospital here, it's you know, because we're all normal, you know. We have bills, and then we have, you know, our PG&E has been shut off before and that kind of thing. So it's not, you know, so it's taken us a while to get where we're at. I'm telling you guys, I'm a normal person here. And so you know, our hospital would always send you to collections, and it's like immediately you have to pay, or else, you know, in fact, I need to pay $50. That's my copay for the ER, and I haven't done that yet. So for my hospital visit for my bronchitis. So, and I'm thinking, oh, they're going to send me to collections. Yeah, they're going to send me collections. Duh, you know, pay your dang bill. So yeah, I got to do that. So thank you for reminding me. Pay your darn bills. So, but yeah, so anyways, oh my gosh. So I'm trying not to stress out about it, because I know it'll be okay. But at the same time, I'm like, oh my gosh, stress. So, yeah, but now I'm like, oh man. So, do I really need to get that mammogram? Do I really need to get this and that? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But darn it, I'm not anxious to see what that first bill's gonna look like. But I'm hoping to have the gastric band put on. That's what I'm hoping for. But, you know, at the same time, though, I'm going, you know, do the work. So, so yeah, I don't know. The doctor wanted me to have a gastric band, but my HMO said no. No, I don't think so. So yeah, so now I'm like, oh gosh, well, I wonder if the PPO will let me have it. But then I'm like, no, just do the work. But I don't, you know, I don't know what to do. I don't know, guys. I'm just like, oh gosh. So, as I try to get a pizza for tonight's dinner for myself, Cordell got fried chicken, and I was like, can you pick me up a pizza? And he's like, yeah. And then the pizza place is closed, because it's Christmas Eve. So, it feels like another regular day to me, but it's not. So, it's actually Christmas Eve. So, yeah. Gotta do. I am going to put string. Either I'm going to do string, or I am going to do a faux string. I haven't decided, but it's going to be something though. So that is what I'm doing for this. But I love how this one came out. What do you guys think so far? Don't you love it? I love it. So, I do. So, you're supposed to, right? You're supposed to. Okay. Yep, I love it, but it needs string of some form. So anyways, so the kitchen is almost done. I love my prep area. Okay, what do you guys think? So thank you, Elizabeth Yunkin, for your comments. Love ya. So I love everyone. You know, you guys have a very, very Merry Christmas. Week 51 is done, but I don't know when I'm going to film because I get my husband back tomorrow. So as soon as he goes back to work, which, what is tomorrow? Tuesday. He probably might end up having to go back to work on Wednesday. Then I'll be back on Wednesday. So, but as after tomorrow, he'll have days off. But I don't think so. I think he's going to end up having to work overtime. So you guys take care. Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. And I will talk to you, of course, before the new year. That's for sure. So I will be back. Have an awesome time with your family, or if you're by yourself, eat some good food. So if you don't celebrate Christmas, then happy December. And I will talk to you all later. Bye, Vanna Hands. All right, guys, take care. Alrighty, bye.